You have just experienced Nerd Rock Wednesday with your host, the Savvy Landlord. Please leave a comment and stop by our website, SavvyRadioshow.com, for more technology episodes.
Yo, what's going down, Savvy investors? Hopefully you're doing good, and I'm doing good. The reason is because I'm continuing to push myself, doing things that I would never do or thought that I would do, and that's what you should be doing. Anyway, I'm talking about SimpliSafe for real estate investors. Man, I've heard about SimpliSafe a long time ago, and here's the domain name that you need to go to. It's SimpliSave.com. So simply, instead of the Y, add the I, or remove the Y, do the I. Yeah, it's early in the morning, but that's okay. Well, anyway, SimpliSafe is an alarm system, basically, that is portable, mobile, that you can move it around, use it. And I've heard about it years ago. Superstar real estate investors use it. Lee Smith, Eddie McCracken, Joe Mueller. These guys have been telling me about SimpliSafe for years, and I just didn't get it. I don't know if I was cheap or didn't think I needed it. And let me tell you something. I needed it. So you say, why did you need it? Well, here's many reasons. One, Airbnb is on my mind. And if you know, if you've been following the radio show, you know that I've been just in love with Airbnb. Two, you're doing rehabs and you have vacancies. And I don't know where you're at, but copper was a big deal. Breaking it in certain locations was a big deal. So I was like, I just blew it off. But after I just got back from the Ohio RIA convention, hanging out with these jokers, and they were just telling me all about it, and I was like, oh shucks, I got to do it. So I pulled the plug. It was $200, free shipping, and I got the system that was refurbished. So it still has the same warranty, the bare bones, and I'm telling you, it was worth every penny. It comes with a base, comes with a motion detector, 2-door entries, and you're good to go. Now, just cut it right out the gate. They have a $14 monitoring service, and I don't know exactly why would you only do $14. I think it just goes off and calls the police, or it goes to the phone center and they dispatch police or fire or whatever. Or for $25 a month, $24.95 or somewhere around there, you get monitoring system that texts you and lets you do all this stuff instantaneously, and it just makes sense. So my friend Eddie, he's so involved and in love with this thing, and he was just blowing my mind when he uses it. And just one thing that he uses it for is just to track his contractors that are going in and out of a property. So you can have 5 PIN numbers for the keypad. So for example, if you were doing an Airbnb and you wanted to, keep the place secure, and you wanted to know who's going in and out, when they're going out, as soon as they enter the property, they type in the code to turn off the alarm. It texts you. When they set the alarm, it texts you. So, and the cool thing is that you can change the alarm code instantaneously at any time from your laptop, from your phone. They have a phone app. Now, the phone app is kind of whack, so just don't be all cool like thinking this is going to be amazing. Remember, you get what you pay for. But for me using this for the last month now, I'm extremely happy. And I'm managing a property that is, thousands of miles away. And how do I maintain it? What do you mean by maintaining it? I mean, how do I kind of know what's going on? And now I know. Now, I know people have normal alarm systems, but I didn't know that you can get text. I can control it. You can add on a water detect system to this alarm system. And all this is included in your fee. Now, the app for the alarm system is whack, but you can log into your website through your browser, through your phone, and it's pretty robust. Here's a couple of key things. It's mobile, so you don't have to have it at one property. So you're rehabbing a property, and you can move it to another property. The other great thing that I love about this deal is that it is cellular connection. So, traditional alarm systems, I don't know if you know this, but you have to have a phone. You have to plug in that phone. It has to go to a call center. This is a cellular connection, so it's pretty much accurate everywhere. Here's a couple of things that I found out right at the gate. You can't put it on the floor. You got to rise it up. You can't put it on granite because for some odd reason, I don't know why, I think that the reflection to the cellular connection, it loses it, not loses it, but it's hard to connect or something on those things. And I tested it for a long time on the floor. But here's some cool things that was off the chain. So I'm rehabbing this property with some friends, and we finished one bedroom on the second floor. I shut the bedroom, just was keep testing the alarm, making sure that it's working because I'm not going to come back to this property for a while. And as soon as I left the building, I set the alarm. I armed it, and it came with a remote to set the alarm. You can set the alarm with your app. You can set the alarm through a web browser. I set the alarm. I'm at the store. 20 minutes later, I get a text message. Boom. Someone entered, motion detector detected text message. Then the contractor came into the bedroom. Why? That's the one question. I was like, yo, what are you doing in the bedroom upstairs with the room is already done? And then the alarm was going off, and it was so loud, he unplugged it, and then it texted me again. It said, hey, power failure. So anyway, if you have some properties that you're rehabbing, or you have an Airbnb, or you have a vacation property, dude, check out SimpliSafe. It's cool. 24-hour monitoring. Again, it's $25. Text messages, man, it's early in the morning. I'm trying to get this done. Sorry about that. What else does it come with? Oh, here's a couple key things. The customer service for this company is off the chain amazing. I was pretty impressed. I called them a couple times. I couldn't figure it out. They helped me. And every time I've called there about 3 times, it was legit. They also have some other things that you can add on. Everything is wireless, so which is really cool about that. So the heat, one thing that a friend of mine told me, don't put the motion detector by a water heater because it's heat sensitive. And so when the water heater was kicking on, the alarm was setting the alarm off. I thought that was pretty cool. You can add on other things like motion sensors, like multiple. You can add on another siren to make it even louder, like outside, wireless. It runs on batteries. Smoke detectors, H2 water detector, obviously CO2 detector, all kinds of things. On their website, it says you can love it or return it. It's 100% full return and within 60 days. The customer service has not failed me. They forgot to send something. I called them up, and there was no big deal. They had it shipped out the next day. So hopefully this helps you. Nerd Rock Wednesday, tech, change your life, make your life easier. Not have to worry about what's going down on a property.
Thanks for listening to the Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivating episodes at SavvyRadioShow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook and always be buying assets.